Sending a text message using Twilio is a fairly straightforward process using the Twilio REST client. You write a little bit of code and you can send an SMS to the number of your choice. Sometimes, however, you're going to run into errors. And if you've run into this error, it means you sent a text message to a landline or another device that couldn't be reached. One way this might happen is you might have a database, and from that database you fetch a phone number to send the SMS to. Unbeknownst to you, though, that phone number is a landline, and landlines cannot receive text messages. Let's talk about how we might avoid this using Twilio Lookup to determine the line type. I'm going to create a new node project. I'm on a Mac, but the steps will be fairly similar on PC. All I'm doing right now is creating a new folder, and inside of that, I'm going to use npm to install the Twilio node module. Once that's done, I'll create a new file called lookup.js and open it in Visual Studio Code. The first thing our application needs are our account SID and auth token credentials to authenticate our Twilio REST client. I'm going to get those out of environment variables. If you're unfamiliar how to work with environment variables, check out the link appearing on screen or in the description for this video. Now that we have the account SID and auth token for our Twilio account, we can use those to create a Twilio REST client. We'll use the Twilio REST client to access the Lookup API. We do that by writing client.lookups.v2. Next, we need to pass in the phone number that we want to perform the lookup on. I'm going to pass in a phone number that I know is a landline, and that is the phone number for the Philadelphia City Hall. Now we need to specify what kind of lookup we are performing. Twilio Lookup can look up all kinds of different information, but the one that we care about right now is line type intelligence to tell us whether this phone number is a landline or not. Once the fetch is complete, we'll be able to have access to the data for that lookup, and all we're going to do is log out the line type intelligence's type property, which will indicate that it's a landline when we run our application. It's time to run our application by running node lookup.js, and lo and behold, there it is. It's a landline. If you want to learn more about Lookup, head to twilio.com/docs/lookup. There are a handful of blog posts you may want to check out, such as this one that will teach you how to filter out landlines before you even send the SMS. And if you have a bunch of numbers and you want to see how it might work to process all of them using Lookup, check out this post on processing all of your Google Sheets numbers through Lookup. There's also a quick start at twilio.com/docs/lookup/quickstart. All of these links are down in the description below this video. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see next on the channel.